Okay, so this is part 1 to my new declutter series on my channel. A lot of areas in my makeup collection have gotten out of hand, so it's time to just pare these down and get this to be more manageable. So I thought I'd start with my single shadows, because they are an area that I really struggle with when it comes to decluttering, because I love to swatch these shadows and so many of them are beautiful. And I'm looking at shadows here that I have kept for years because I swatch them and they're gorgeous, but I don't actually ever put them on my eye. So I'm gonna try to be as strict as possible and really honest with myself so I can pare this part of my collection down. Let's jump on in. Okay, I know there's some glare on some of this packaging, so I apologize. I'll try to hold these up so you can really see them. I'm gonna start with some that are easy for me, and those are the L'Oreal Infallible shadows. I have them in Amber Rush and Iced Latte, and actually I just reordered new ones of these because these are so old, and yet they're some of my favorites. So these are 2 shades I literally just placed an order for today to replace, but I'm going to be passing them on. Let me show you Amber Rush. It is so like gross looking. Can you see that? It's got like a hard part in the middle from where I've pressed it so many times, but if you haven't seen it swatched, which I don't know where you've been if you haven't seen it swatched, it's gorgeous. It's, wow, it's swatching terribly on the back of my hand today. I just wore it on my eyes yesterday and it was so pretty. One of my all-time favorite shadows. This one is literally like 6 years old or more, so it's gotta go. Same with Iced Latte, but again, I am replacing them, but these are going to be tossed in the trash. All right, this Sephora Metal Effects is one that I just picked up recently, like a month ago. So I'm gonna keep this, it's beautiful. You know, right out the gate, this is one I have to keep. It is MAC All That Glitters, a classic. It was one of the first MAC shadows I actually ever bought, and I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous, so pretty, beautiful all over lid shade. I have hit pan in this, which is also really satisfying, so definitely keeping this one. Okay, I'm also going to be keeping my MAC Soft Brown because, again, one of the first MAC shadows I bought. I think I got these 2 on the same day, and I just love them. So those are going to stay. Now, this is a funny story with my MAC shadows. This is Sweet Heat, the Extra Dimension eyeshadow, and I have 2 of them because I'm an idiot and I forget names of products. So I had this one for years. This one's probably 4 years old, I want to say, and I literally just bought this at the MAC store in Disney Springs when we were there in February. So I'm actually going to pass this on because it is old. Maybe I'll see if a friend wants it. I don't know. Is that rude to keep the new one and toss the old one? I don't know. But I'm gonna keep the nice new one and I'm gonna pass on this one. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, this right here is something that I have literally never ever used. It is the Too Faced Nude Beam Loose Glitter. This came when I bought one of the Too Faced collection palettes. It was a limited edition one. I can't think of the name of it now. But this came as like a freebie with it. And it's really my only loose, like, glitter kind of topper. And like I said, I don't think I've ever actually used it because it really is like glitter. And you would need some sort of glitter glue to get it to stay, or maybe like a cream shadow base. I've never used it, but because it's the only product that I have, it's something that I keep on letting slide through and I don't declutter. And I think I'm gonna let it slide through yet again and keep it. I mean, it's so small and it really is beautiful, so we're gonna keep that. Okay, this is a Bare Minerals loose shadow, and I actually have never used this. My sister-in-law gave it to me because she wasn't using it anymore, and it's like, look, you can see it's spilled out of the sifter a ton. It looks beautiful. It's like a pewtery, like, I love this kind of color, so I'm kind of thinking I might want to, I hope you can see that at all. I think I'm gonna keep this and see if I can use it because I haven't used it at all and I do love the color. So that one we're gonna keep. Okay, this one here from Pacifica, I believe this came in an Ipsy, I wanna say, and I feel like this is one that I need to be honest with myself with. I've maybe only used it once or twice. It's a beautiful bronzy color. My hands are dry. I really forgot to get some lotion on these things. But it's one that, like, I swatch it every time when I'm decluttering and I love it, but then I never actually use it. So I'm gonna finally be honest with myself and pass this on. I think that's gonna also go for this shadow here. It's the Tetris collection. I'm not sure what brand, or if that is the brand, I don't know. This is in the shade Block Party, another beautiful shade. I know I have shades in my collection that are similar to this. I just know it. So this is a single one. It's pretty bulky, cardboard packaging. I'm gonna pass it on. Okay, these are the Essence Melted Chrome, and honestly, some of these I bought just because I wanted to say I had them all, and that is so silly because these are colors I'm not gonna use. I think I've maybe used the silver one once, and I've never used this like blue color. These are so pretty though, but I am gonna go ahead and pass these on because I'm probably never ever gonna use these colors. So these two will go, but I do think I wanna keep all three of these. I've got Golden Crown, gorgeous. And let me just show you all of them. Iconic, beautiful. Or is this ironic? Ironic, that's ironic. And this is Think About You, and I just love all of these. Let me swatch them for you. If you have not tried these melted chrome shadows, you are missing out. They are probably the best products that Essence owns, or Essence like comes out with. Okay, I'm so sorry about these swatches because my hands are so dry, but I hope you can kind of tell how beautiful those are. Oh, I just love them so much, and they look beautiful on the lid. So all three of these will be going back into my collection. Okay, this is a pigment from Wet n Wild. I think I've used this once. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to pass it on because it's a loose pigment. It's messy. I never reach for it because of those exact reasons. So this is going to move on. Okay, here is another shadow that I've gotten in some sort of subscription box that I always swatch, wanna love, and then never ever use. It's a really gorgeous color, and I really don't have a lot like this in my collection. It's really rich and deep, beautiful, but again, like, I don't reach for this, so I just need to be honest with myself, and I'm not gonna use it. It needs to go. Gosh, I just got out a makeup wipe to wipe these off, and I'm already having second thoughts about this one. It's so pretty. I'm sure I have a color like that though, and I'd probably never put that all over my lid, so it probably just needs to go. I better make this decision quickly before I change my mind. Now these are all cream shadows. These are my two color pops. I am going to keep these because these are pretty new to my collection and I have been loving them. This is actually the first Color Pop Super Shock shadows I've ever owned. So I have it in the shade A Little Quirky, and I heart this, and I really like both of them, so they're gonna stay. Now this is one that came in a subscription box, I believe, and it's like a really pretty pinky, kind of iridescent-y looking. It might not even be cream, I'm not sure. Do you see that pink? It's very pretty, but I'm not gonna reach for this, I know it, so it can go. Okay, this is easy. This is a creme brulee from Wet n Wild. That will stay. Okay, then we're down to two from Maybelline. I don't remember the color of this one because I ripped off the packaging, but it's one that, I don't know, it's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. I think this is one that they were saying you could use as a highlighter, although it's looking very yellow now. And then this is the one that Jessica Braun talks about all the time in Dusty Rose. I picked it up and I've actually never worn it on my eyes. I do love the way these shadows feel though. Really pretty. Oh, those are gorgeous. I think I'm going to keep both of these just because I have not really gotten a chance to use them. And they haven't been in my collection very long at all. So I'm going to keep both of these for now and see if I can get some use out of them. Now this is one I've gotten pretty recently from Dose of Colors. It's the Block Party eyeshadow in Shall We Dance. And well, I finally got it open. It's usually really hard for me to open, so I was already thinking that maybe I would declutter this. Now that I've got it open, maybe I won't. It's really reminding me of Amber Rush. Oh wow, okay, yeah, I'm not decluttering that. That's gorgeous, but I will say, disclaimer, this is typically a really hard package to open. I think it worked this time because I have gel on my nails, so my nails are tougher, but oh my gosh, that was gorgeous. Let me swatch it next to Amber Rush because I feel like, oh, and Sweet Heat. I feel like that could be a dupe for Sweet Heat. Look. I could be wrong, but oh no, that's like really close. Although these are both high-end eyeshadows, so that doesn't really help you guys out much if you're looking to save money. Let me do Amber Rush and see if Amber Rush is a dupe for any of these. I think it probably is. Oh yeah, look how similar those are. Those two are like identical. Let me swatch that again side by side so you could see. Ugh. I've never really done dupe videos on my channel. That's because I'm not that great at finding dupes, if I'm being honest. Okay, look. I think I just found a dupe though. Look at that. That is, I mean, those are like identical. Like they're almost exactly the same thing. So that is absolutely a dupe. I'd say Sweet Heat is not, but Amber Rush and this Dose of Colors Block Party and Shall We Dance and Amber Rush, I mean, same thing. They are the same thing. Beautiful. Okay, so an overview of everything I'm keeping. Everything on the left I am keeping. Everything on the right I am passing on. So not quite half, but definitely am paring this down some, and I'm feeling really great about that. I'm sure there are shadows on the left that I'm keeping that I'll be able to declutter next time around. So yeah, if you like this style of video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and stay tuned for my upcoming declutter videos.